Welcome everyone to the Hoops Hall of Fame podcast. My name is Matt Lehner and I'm a professional basketball player, entrepreneur, trainer, coach, and many more things. And today the topic is going to be doing the work for the work. Now, I get asked quite often, if I want to make professional basketball, what do I have to do? I have all these doubts in my mind. What can I do about it? How am I going to make it? What things do I have to do? Now, you got to realize, there's no guarantees. When you want to do something great, there's no guarantees. You might make it, you might not. You never know. But you have to be willing to put in the work every day, doing the things that you know what to do. You know what to do already. You know to be a professional basketball player, you got to be in the gym. You got to be in the weight room. You got to be reading, you got to be studying the game, and you got to be taking things very seriously. You got to be eating right, you got to be sleeping right. You know what to do. At the end of the day, if you've been in this game for any amount of time, you know what to do. So it's not a question of what do I need to do. You know what to do. Now, there's so many factors that are involved with any great achievement, and like I said, there's no guarantees. There's steps you can take, and you got to be consistent with doing them. And that's the key, consistency. And you gotta love the process of putting in the work every single day with no guarantee that you're gonna reach it. But at the end of the day, what you gotta realize is that if you're working towards your passion, if you're doing these things every day and you love it, that's the joy in itself. If you never achieve your ultimate goal, you'll still be satisfied with the process that you were taking every single day to get there. And you have to realize that even if you don't reach your ultimate goal, you'll get something out of it. If you put in the work, it always materializes into something. It might not be the thing you thought that you wanted, but you'll get something out of it. It always comes in some form or fashion. Now, to be a professional basketball player, you have to understand that not many people actually get there. So if you want to make this dream a reality, you can't look at the people around you and what they're doing. If you see the guys on the court playing pickup every single day, and you think, hey, that guy's pretty good. Maybe I need to be out here playing with these dudes every day. No. You need to play against good players, but you can't be comparing yourself to the majority of the people around you, because guess what? Majority of the people around you aren't successful, aren't happy, they're not living their dreams, they're giving up on their dreams, and they're trying to tell you that you should too. You can't listen to them, you can't try to emulate the people around you. You gotta look at the people that truly achieved greatness. Look at the Kobe's, look at the Henry Fords, look at the Thomas Edisons. What did those people do? How did they think? Those are the people that you need to look and compare yourself to. Not some dude at the gym that is there every day and works at McDonald's, is telling you that you can't make it. That's not what you need to be doing. Now understand, why do people tell you that you can't achieve your goals? It's because they haven't been successful at the things they wanted to do. If you ask any person that has achieved a great thing, and you tell them your goals and your aspirations, they're not going to look down on you. They're going to encourage you. They're going to tell you, keep going, keep pushing, keep working. Stay in the gym, stay in the weight room. Continue reading, continue doing all the things that you're doing. And they might offer you some advice on some other things that you can do. But realize that majority of people aren't successful, and they're speaking from a place of disappointments, from a place from failure. They gave up on their dreams. That is the true failure. If you mess up, you miss a shot, you lose the game, you have a minor setback, those things aren't failures. What the true failure is giving up. That's what failure is. Those other things, setbacks, those are just temporary. Temporary setbacks, that's what they are. They're not failure. If you give up on your dream, you quit, that's when you fail. How do you deal with failure? What do you do rather when you have a setback? when you miss a shot, when you miss a game. Learn from it. You know, what did I do wrong? What can I do to improve and not make the same mistake next time? But realize that every setback that happens in your life is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and ultimately to be better than you were previously. If you realize, you know, from the things I'm saying, the key concept here is your mindset. You know, things happen in life that you don't want to happen, but those are just circumstances. You have ultimately no control over them. What you do have control over is your mind, how you view the situation, how you grow from the situation. Are you going to let it tear you down and ruin your life? Are you going to give in and just crawl into bed and that's it? Or are you going to get up, learn from it, and start moving forward? You know, that's your decision. You have complete control over that. You don't have control over the things that happen to you. You have control over the way you approach it and what you're going to do after that event happens. Alright guys, I think that's good for today. Stay tuned. Like, share, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat. It's all below. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on any of these social media platforms, as many of you have already. Stay tuned, and let me know if there's any specific topics you'd like me to address. I'm first getting into this podcast thing, so just stick with me. Let me know what you would like to hear, and again, this is Matt Lehner signing off on the Hoops Hall of Fame podcast. I'll talk to all of you very soon.